So what does it take for a university to last for over 100 years? Today, we're going to take a guided tour of Government College University Hyderabad, or GCUH for short. This is an institution with a story that started way back and is still being written. Let's find out how it connects its incredible past with a vision for the future.
And that brings us to the big question, right? How does a place that's so steeped in history manage to not just survive, but actually adapt and thrive for the next 100 years? It's a really fascinating story of transformation, and it all starts with one single pivotal year.
And that year is 1917. To really get a handle on the university today, we have to rewind the clock and go all the way back to its beginning. This date, this is the foundation that everything else was built on.
Okay, so let's get our bearings. We're talking about Government College University Hyderabad, a public university located in Hyderabad, which is in the Sindh province of Pakistan. This is the place we're about to explore from the inside out. Our first stop on this tour has to be its incredible history. This isn't just any university, it's an institution that has evolved in a huge way over time, and that whole story is really captured in two key moments.
I mean, just look at this timeline. It all started back in 1917, when it was founded as Government College Kalimori by the activist Annie Besant. And then, fast forward exactly 100 years to 2017, and in this really powerful, symbolic moment, it was upgraded to a full-fledged university on its 100th anniversary. That's a whole century of growth, leading to a brand new chapter.
You know, a history that long creates a really powerful connection. The current vice-chancellor actually refers to GCUH as his alma mater, and if you're not familiar with the term, it's Latin for the school you attended. It really signals this deep personal bond, a sense of pride and belonging that only a century of tradition can build. So, how does that century of history translate into the university you'd see today? Well, let's head inside and look at the academic heart of GCUH. We're going to explore the faculties where students are busy building its future right now. First up, we've got the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. This is where students really get grounded in the region's rich cultural and literary traditions, with departments like Urdu and Sindhi, but they also get global perspectives with English and Islamic studies. Then you've got the Faculty of Social Sciences, which is focused on, the systems that shape our world. From business and economics to education and political science, these are the fields that are all about understanding and hopefully improving society. And of course, scientific inquiry is a huge pillar here. The Faculty of Natural Science covers the fundamental building blocks of our world, with departments that range from botany and zoology all the way to the universal languages of physics and mathematics. And looking squarely at the future, we have the Faculty of Computing and IT. With dedicated departments in information technology and computer science, GCUIU is making sure its students are ready to lead in our digital age. Okay, so you've seen the history, you've seen what they teach. What if you're watching this and thinking, I want to be part of that legacy? Let's get into the practical side of things and talk about admissions. And for anyone who's inspired to join, this is your chance. The university holds regular undergraduate admissions, and this is an opportunity to become part of that next generation that's going to carry the GCUH legacy forward. So, what's the deal with the application process? Well, while the specifics can change from year to year, the university has a pretty clear, merit-based system that really requires you to pay close attention to the details. Now, a super critical part of the process is getting all your documents together. We're talking about attested academic records from your secondary and higher secondary school. That's the SSC and HSC, and you also need proof that you took the entry test and paid the fee. Getting everything in correctly and on time is absolutely key if you want to make it onto the final merit list. And listen, one thing is true for any university admission process. Deadlines are everything. The university is very, very clear that if you submit late, you will be disqualified. It's a hard deadline, and every single applicant has to respect it. All right, enough about applications and deadlines. A university experience is so much more than just lectures, right? So let's take a quick peek at life on campus, what really happens beyond the classroom walls at GCUH. You can really see here how the university has built a complete ecosystem for its students. On one side, you have all the core academic facilities you'd expect, like libraries and labs. But on the other side, you've got all the amenities that support a full student life, from sports and a gym club to university transport and even a campus mosque. And this quote from the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Amjad Ali Iran, it just perfectly captures the university's mission. It's not just about getting a degree, it's about nurturing leaders who will shape tomorrow's world and having this fundamental belief in the power of education to transform lives. Just powerful stuff.
And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? After being founded way back in 1917 and then getting reborn as a university in 2017, GCUH just keeps evolving. So the real question is, what's the next chapter going to hold? And what kind of impact will its next century of graduates have on the world? Makes you think.